In this example, we are looking for the measures of three different angles that are coterminal with this 7 pi over 5. Now notice there's no degree symbol written on this. That means that this is in radians. Of course, the pi being there would also be a major hint that this angle is measured in radians. So we need three different angles. Now, you cannot just repeat the 7 pi over 5. That one is not different from the original, and they all need to be different not only from the original, but also from each other. And so we need three different angles. Well, we start with our 7 pi over 5. And one way, the most intuitive way for most people to get a coterminal angle with this is to add one full revolution on the circle. Now we're dealing in radians here. What is a full revolution on the circle in radians? So hopefully you're remembering that it's 2 pi there. 2 pi is the same as 360 degrees. All right, now I can go ahead and just leave my answer like that. If you want to, you could actually get a common denominator between the two and you could add them and turn it into a single fraction. By all means, yes, you are welcome to do that. But I'm trying to remove some of the level of complexity here. So you can actually just leave your answer looking like that. Okay, what if you did that then? That's your first coterminal angle that you type in like that. Your next one though that you can get is we still would start with the 7 pi over 5, but I would take that 2 pi and I'd have to usually add another 2 pi to that to go around another time. Well, I don't want to write it like that. That's just being lazy to write 2 pi plus 2 pi. So instead of writing 2 pi plus 2 pi, we can just write that as 4 pi. And we can keep going around this same circle, adding any multiples of 2 pi. So for instance, like if I did 2 pi times, let's pick a crazy number, let's do like 12, that would give me 24 pi. And so that would also be coterminal with it. And yes, you need to include the pi's in there. Without the pi, it's not right. It's not going to work. Now, of course, when we talk about coterminal, the most intuitive way is we tend to start adding. But I don't want you to think that you can only add here, because actually subtracting the 2 pi and going the other way around the circle is not only valid, but oftentimes it's necessary in other applications. But with these particular ones where we're in radians, the change is actually very, very simple. Instead of saying plus 2 pi or plus 4 pi or anything like that, if we want to go the other way around the circle, we would just subtract the 2 pi or subtract 4 pi or subtract 24 pi or whatever other crazy value you want to put in there, as long as this number here is a multiple of 2 pi, it is going to work. That will be coterminal, and it will be ending at the exact same point on the circle, which of course is what coterminal means, is that the angle ends at the same point on the circle.